guys, I just wanted to share a little bit about my morning, a kind of day in the life. So this morning I dropped my daughter off at school. I went by one of my favorite cafes and got myself a boba. It was very strong, so I'm just kind of decompressing from the coffee. It was a really strong coffee, good coffee, but stronger than probably what I needed to have. And then I am just looking over here in my office. You guys, I have not done anything to this board in a few months, and I wanted to change that for the month of March and April and going forward. So I'm about to break out my chalks and make a little board here. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll just sit down and show you what I plan to do. So I have a bit of a process about how I do my content planning. I generally come over to key search to see how many people are actually looking for what I want to talk about. So today's topic, for example, is content planning. And so I'm coming up with some keywords that people are looking for, seeing how obviously easy or difficult it will be for me to rank for those keywords. But based on this information, I also hop over to ChatGPT, figure out what types of outlines I could use to gather my ideas for the video. And I generally use this as a nice jumpstart for my video. So I don't use this in its entirety or word for word, but definitely ChatGPT does play a big role in how I do my content planning. I have a couple of different documents in Google Docs. And so one of them is my solopreneur video content outline. So this is my content outline for this particular YouTube channel. I do have 3 YouTube channels, and so I do have to keep this content very organized and separated. I have divided my content based on what topics I want to cover throughout the year. And apparently marketing, podcasting, blogging, information about being a solopreneur, and especially branding and website design are my big ones. So this is how I come up with my content, just coming up with ideas. And a lot of it, like I said before, I can find by seeing what people are looking for in key search and then heading over to ChatGPT to kind of flesh out those ideas. So I have a list of ideas for the year. And then I do the same thing for my Christian homeschool moms YouTube channel and podcast to come up with ideas for that as well. There are lots of different platforms you can use and tools to help you keep your stuff together. I happen to use Google just because it's easy for me. Everything's in my drive, but a lot of people swear by ClickUp or Asana or Trello, but this is what I'm currently using. And then one other thing that I do is in my Google, I created these little charts. And so this is basically everything that I do for all my different projects. So if it says SP, that's my soul podcasting podcast. And then HBE is my Her Business Elevated podcast. So I have 3 podcasts here that I'm keeping up with. These projects are my YouTube channels, my blogs, and then my Instagram accounts, one Facebook, and then another YouTube channel. So these I need to keep up with how often I'm contributing content to those channels and how important it is for me to contribute to it and how often. So it's not that I need to publish content to these every day. So I have a strategy where each week I want to make sure that I'm posting something to nearly most of them. My soul podcasting and Her Business Elevated, I don't need to post to every single week because those are once per month podcasts. And so I've strategized my content so that I'm not putting too much energy into the projects that I don't feel are giving me the best return on investment. And also, if they're more passion projects than they are actually bringing in sales, then I don't put as much energy into them. So, soul podcasting has been helpful. I've watched it over the past year, but I feel that this is something I can now slow down on and do once per month. So, what I have here is just little charts where each week I have a Monday through Friday schedule, and I put an X on every day that of the week that I want to contribute to that project. So on Mondays, I know that I have my Christian Homeschool Moms podcast, my Mom's Zest YouTube channel, and my Christian Homeschool Moms Instagram. So those are the three things I would focus on Mondays. And then Tuesdays are pretty full, and Thursdays. Fridays are my least full days. And again, this is just my marketing tools for content, planning my content, and then getting my marketing out there to the masses, getting my message to the masses through Instagram and Facebook and those kinds of things, my free marketing tools. So that's what I'm using to help keep me organized. And this is definitely changing and shifting from month to month, depending on what is happening that month, or if I decide to drop a project or add something new. So that's that. And I just wanted to show you how I do some of my planning. So there you have it, guys. That's a bit of my morning routine as far as my content creation and how I kind of knock some things out of the way. I didn't show you like details of my life and exactly how I'm creating the content. Maybe another video I can show like more of a micro lens into how I do my recording and my different things that I'm doing. But just wanted to show you my overall layout of what I'm doing, how I plan for things. I put it on the calendar. I will go in and fill out the calendar a little bit later, so I have that visual on my board when I walk into the office. But most of what I do is on this computer. And so that is pretty much all I have for you on this video. Stay tuned for more videos like this where I take you on the inside scoop of what I'm doing online as an online business owner. And I can't wait to share more with you later. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.